Good morning.
Feel so weak. I need more plasma. I'll feed on you. Wanna feed on me? You don't know where I've been.
Welcome back, people. I'm your host, Christopher Crane, and today we are going to be talking about Marvel Legends Morbius, the living vampire, on a special
Spooktacular episode of the Saturday morning show.
You know what? Even with wearing a mask every day, it's still hard to believe that we're in the middle of a pandemic. However, I think when you think about it, you haven't been in the movies in quite a while. This year, two big movies were supposed to be released, Black Widow and Wonder Woman. Both have been delayed due to coronavirus. In addition, a lot of production have been held up as well. What we do know is Black Widow will now release next year, May 7th. And as of right now, Wonder Woman is supposed to come out for Christmas, but we don't know, because if the coronavirus is still going on, they're probably going to delay that movie again. And I'm with it. I don't want them to stream a film that was made for the theater. When you stream it, it takes away from it. But one thing that's highly anticipated is the Justice League on HBO Max coming out next year. I am with it. I'm one of the people that did not like Justice League at all. I think the Snyder Cut is going to do this justice because, one, it's going to be longer. I don't think Zack Snyder can do a superhero movie and have it have that impact within a 160-minute time frame. He needs a little more time because he's being really methodical with this story. And a lot of people, you can't polish a shit turd or whatever the people are saying. Honestly, based off editing, you can do a lot of things. This can wind up being an amazing body of work. In addition, there's also reshoots. So he's reshooting a lot of stuff. And within those reshoots, we just learned Jared Leto, the Joker, is going to be involved in this. I know a lot of you guys, I hate that Joker. I thought he was alright. I thought he just suffered because he was in that horrible Suicide Squad movie. I do not apologize. I didn't like it. Felt like Ghostbusters. And then when Killer Croc was like, I just want BET. Who wrote that? Awful. BET. Come on. Black people don't watch BET. Jared Leto is doing double duty. He's not only the Joker, he's also Morbius, the living vampire. Is that the tag name for the movie as well? The double duty actor. I think, a lot of times we are like, we can't picture him playing this. But we got to think about it. Chris Evans was Johnny Storm. And then he became Captain America. Honestly, I don't even remember Johnny. Hell, the same thing with Michael B. Jordan. He was Johnny Storm in the awful Fantastic Four, and he made his triumphant comeback as Eric Killmonger in Black Panther. So is it safe to say that Johnny Storm is just like a forgettable role, or we need to see an actor portray him where we don't see anybody else as Johnny Storm? Because I think that's the goal, is for the actor to kill it so much that you can't picture anyone else playing it. Because it's gonna be hell to play to get someone to replace Robert Downey Jr. Remember, there's rumors that Tom Cruise could have been Iron Man. Can you imagine that? Him running around. You got armor, put your armor on. He'd be running all the time. I want to see that shit. Nick Fury. Who the hell is gonna play Nick Fury? In the comic book, they drew him where he looked like Samuel Jackson. I remember reading it thinking, wow, they need to make Samuel Jackson Nick Fury. And years later, boom, Avengers. Oscar Isaac has been slated to play Moon Knight, Mark Spector, in the upcoming Disney Plus series, Moon Knight. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. He was Apocalypse. And matter of fact, he's playing triple duties because he was Apocalypse and he was also Spider-Man 2099 in the Enter the Spider-Verse movie. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think anyone's going to complain about him being Moon Knight. What, Justin? Oh, shit, they are complaining about it. Because he's not Jewish. That's the complaint. Marvel Studios didn't get a Jewish actor to play Mark Spector. Now, I've read a run of Moon Knight, and yes, it's very Egyptian-based, but I don't remember him really being Jewish-like. If I describe Moon Knight, him being Jewish is definitely not one of the descriptions I would use. I would definitely use batshit crazy, but not Jewish. And apparently, I guess, in some books, his religion plays a role into it. I don't know. I think Oscar Isaac is an excellent actor, and I am not upset with this. Like, what do they want? Who do they want? Seth Rogen to play him?
You are listening to Mr. Production Beats.
Morbius includes venom pools, left arm, and a left hand. Morbius stands at 6.5 inches. Okay, let's quickly get into the articulation of Marvel Legends Morbius, the Living Vampire. Let's take this cape off. I like this cape. Let's take this off. Just so we can move him around a little easier. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go. Let's start from the top like we always do. First we got the ball. Some ball socket under there so you got good vertical and horizontal articulation. Alright, shoulders. We got a ball and rotation. We have bicep swivel, double elbow. We have the hands, hinge, rotation. We have the torso, back and forth. Waist, we have good waist articulation. I have ball hip, thigh rotation, knee, double knee, ankle rocker, and calf articulation. And that is the articulation of Morbius, the living. When I saw the production photos of this figure, the product photos, I was not impressed. I was like, oh, that's an easy. If I didn't want to put that venom pool together, this guy would be an easy pass. That was my initial thought. But once I got this figure in hand, he's pretty solid. He's a solid figure. It's a good head sculpt. He looks like a vampire, but not like a classic handsome vampire. He looks like a hungry vampire. Like, he looks dangerous. He has those teeth, those sharp teeth, those red eyes, and his face is all gaunt. You know, obviously they're gonna make a movie version of him, so this will be good. I'm not familiar with this costume. I'm familiar with the old one, and I'm familiar even, I would have been okay if they would have made the animated Spider-Man version of him. You know, with the coat. You know, they could have did that one. I would have been cool. We may get that in a retro wave. You guys want me to use my powers to get that one? Remember, I used my powers to get those Hellfire Club guards. Should I? We'll think about it. Anyway, I like the action figure. I like the jacket on him. It's a real simple sculpt. That motorcycle look makes me want a Ghost Rider. I want a new updated Ghost Rider. I like the hands. I'm a guy. I like multiple hands. You know, he has those claw hands. You know, the ones that Carnage. Yeah, those. I could have used some fists. I like the cape. The cape is dope. I like how if you position it, it looks like it's flapping in the wind. I like the tattered look. Actually, it's a new cape anyway. It's a new cape. I've never seen a figure with this cape, so that's something added to the to the war chest of figures that they could put together. What do you think they could put together with this cape? Write it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Usually I have to sit and think about it, or it'll come to me immediately. Right now I don't know off the top of my head, but it's a dope cape. It's a good sculpt. If you're a Morbius fan, you're gonna love him, especially if you're paying attention to the comic. It's an updated version of it. Cool. However, one of my gripes is, well, I'm not gonna say one of my gripes because I don't have a whole lot, but my gripe is he doesn't have the butterfly shoulders. Never take away the butterfly shoulders, especially a flying character. Seriously, why did you take that away? It would have put this figure in another. It would have put him at a higher rating easily. And speaking of rating, if I had to rate him, I always say that if I had to, because I am. I'm gonna give him a 6.8. With the rest of this wave, he'll be forgotten. It's not a whack figure at all. The product picture doesn't do it justice. It's definitely a figure that you want to get in hand and take a look at it yourself. Get him, he's dope. And especially if you want to put that Venom pool together, because it comes with the left arm and another hand. But you won't be disappointed. You won't be mad. It won't feel like the Gamerverse Captain America. Let me change gears here a little bit, because I kind of consider myself OG in the game. I've been collecting for quite a while, and I'm a level-headed guy for the most part. You know, I do collect it's something really weird going on out here within the community. I think a lot of you guys are forgetting that we are in a pandemic. So it's a rash you guys complain about your shipments. Oh, I'm not getting my shipment on time. I'm not this, I'm not that. I ordered this month. And you guys are like complaining, writing manifestos on why you should have the figure on time. Bro, we're in a pandemic. You're ordering action figures in a pandemic. And I'm gonna tell you, the worst are the G.I.Joe fans. Yes, G.I. Joe fans are the worst. They're horrible. They're whiny with no patience. Yes, I'm saying this because I am on a lot of the groups, and a lot of you guys complain. The Cobra Troopers right now. People can sell these figures. I've seen it as high as $200. This is a 1999 figure. $200. People are buying these figures when you can just pre-order it from an online toy company for $19.99, and it'll come out in March. Now, granted, I know it's a different figure. I made a comment,
but it's a totally different figure.
Like, first of all, no, it's not. It comes with a few extra accessories, and yes, it has goggles and a band, but it doesn't take away from the spirit of a Cobra action figure, because the goal of a Cobra action figure is to have more than one, because it's all about troop building. And I'll put the pictures up here. Like, okay, it doesn't come with the goggles and the guns, but it's not worth $200.
Well, you can't tell people how to spend your money.
You're right, I can't tell you how to spend your money. I'm good. I'm always gonna be good. My point is, you're messing the market up for yourself. You guys are so impatient. Wait a scalper out, bro. Wait them out. That's how you win. They're trying to move that product, and if you're gonna pay that much for it, I would upcharge you. I'd charge you $500 if you were willing to buy it. Come on, guys. Especially you G.I. Joe fans. Relax. It is okay. You'll get the figure, and at the end of the day, it is just a toy. Relax, it's a toy. Some of you guys get so wound up, and you take away the fun for yourself. It's always gonna be fun for me, baby. But I'm talking about you, because I care about you guys. Believe it or not, this is tough love. I care about you guys. And that's my letter to G.I. Joe fans. Stop being so impatient and stop being a goddamn crybaby. You don't realize how ridiculous you look complaining online about a toy. Like a baby. Guys, come on. You guys are toxic within yourself. This is a hobby that you're supposed to enjoy. You get yourself so worked up and it becomes stress. Why are you doing this? My 2 P's. Patience and pre-order. You'll be okay. And I get it if you see it online for an acceptable high price. I do believe in courtesy fees. Because that person did go out and get it. It saved you from the hunt. And it's convenient for you to find it online. But a $200, $300, $400 markup, and this bullshit here, this guy separated him. That's a scumbag move. Well, business oriented nevertheless, but it's still a scumbag move. And with that being said, guys, I gotta go. Thanks for tuning in. Follow, share, subscribe. Subscribe, share, follow. I take pictures on Instagram. Check me out, and I'll check you out, etc., etc. And I'll leave you with this. Guys, you are collecting action figures. It is supposed to be fun. It's always gonna be fun for me, baby.